Hello, we've gone live. I'm just trying to pick up on the game. Oh yeah. The game does pause when I am out of it. I'm just making sure subscribers only mode is not on. Okay, good. Here we go. Into the depths. The quality is probably going to be low again. Just the forewarning. Thank you, Suikunate. Yes, I know who you are, so thank you for the follow. Alright, let's turn some of this stuff down a bit. Alright, we're gonna make it easy because I apparently played it for narrative before, which makes sense. I like the story. I like just going through story stuff. No. I am good at turn-based combat, but we'll stick to just easy.
The coordinates brought us to an uncharted peak. A great mountain rising from the lightless depths, shrouded in mystery.
I'm glad it's talking.
We thought we'd prepared for everything.
This is the USS Salem requesting aid. We have negative rudder control and are taking on water. Our tank mechanisms are unresponsive. Current position is 5-8 TAC 5 1 decimal. Oh my God. What is that?
How little we knew. The abyss hides more than ancient ruins and lost history. And our arrival has not gone unnoticed. In deep waters, the smallest ripple can change everything.
So that's our introduction to Stream Abyss. I'm eating pizza, and therefore that is why I was not... Well, I was letting that talk, but that's why I was glad it was talking. After the fall. Alright. Action points. Starting to action points. Simple. Basic controls. This is Ensign Croft. There's a little Eldritch activity. Let's investigate. Ensign Croft swears under his breath. A corpse. Of all the caves in the ocean, there's a corpse in this one. That can't be a good omen, though the uniform is old and years have taken their toll. It's clear that the deceased sailor was of an extremely high rank, not a man who would be unceremoniously buried at sea under normal circumstances. Mutiny, perhaps, or battle? There are no answers here. All Croft knows is that he would rather avoid suffering whatever gruesome fate claimed the man. Lowering his head in respect for a fellow sailor, he moves on. Clues. Okay. I don't really remember this game. This is, again, something I haven't played for a while. Which I like to do is pull something out. That sack is from the USS Salem. I should check it out. Okay. There's a spear gun. Spear gun with you by right-clicking or dragging it. There's lots of ways. Costs a minimum of 1 action point and uses all extra points to increase accuracy. Simple enough, so we're about to encounter an enemy, I would assume. Ah, but I have no action points. Whoop. Oh, it's too close. Ah, but it gets... Okay, that's fair. The broken jellyfish lies deflated at his feet. Tiny electric discharge is still visible within the pale membrane. Croft is no expert on these creatures, but he knows they don't use electricity to hunt or defend themselves. An entirely new species of Scaphosa? In a different context, this would be a great biological discovery. Right now, it's only putting him more on edge. Fair. Hey look, there's a diver there. Hey look, there's some kind of jellyfish there. Maybe I will investigate that first. Oh, it's literally just background stuff. That's fair. Navigating the gloomy cavern, Ensign Croft comes to an abrupt stop. A motionless figure lays hunched against the rock wall, clad in one of the expedition's diving suits. He's not alone. Rushing to the side of his fallen comrade, Croft is relieved to see a small burst of bubbles escaping the exhaust vent of the suit. Cold, perhaps, but breathing. This is Ensign Croft. Can you hear me? He can only hope the radio transceivers of both suits are still functional. The moment of silence feels immeasurably long until a faint reply echoes at his helmet. I'm here. Copy, I mean. It's Seaman Petrov, groggy and confused just as he himself was upon coming to. What's going on? Where am I? Not a lot of answers as of yet, Seaman. Croft replies, forcing calmness and confidence to his voice. Get up and check your gear. We have a lot to do. Also, it's ensign, isn't it? Not ensign. Okay, so that's the way out. You defend, and you defend. Because we're gonna get attacked. Or they just don't care about us. Will that being the case? Unfortunately for them, I do care about them. Ooh. Scrap metal. Okay, this transfers between areas. Good to know. Also, again, I do apologize for any low quality. Right now, it seems like it's okay. Now it's not. I shouldn't have said anything. There's something there. Oh, that's what we need to get to. Alright, but we need copper before we can go back. Also, how much air do we have? You got 14, you've got 19. Okay. So where's the copper? That's the question. But there's nowhere else to go that I see. But I gotta collect the resources before. Right in front of my face. Right in front of my face. That's nothing new. Carefully ascending the sturdy anchor chain, Croft reaches the airlock contraption at the con. I don't know. The mechanism opens with ease, just like in training. He can't wait to be inside and shed this damn suit. The conning tower is a mess, with miscellaneous equipment strewn haphazardly all around the small room. First things first, though, the control room. The ensign kneels next to the hatch and pulls the heavy steel door. The heavy steel door gives way with a tortured creak, revealing an almost still surface of dark water. The ship is flooded. Panic rears its head within Croft. The USS Salem is their only way home. His only hope of seeing his family again, if his too badly damaged move or even surface. Focus! The sub is floating, which means there's plenty of air inside it somewhere. All they need to do is pump the water out of the flooded sections and get the equipment in the control room operational. He's not going down without a fight. Yay. We got Seaman Larry Petrov and Ensign Edward Croft. Performance note: physical commendation. Covered most ground in challenging terrain. Threats neutralized 3. We've got some clues, some just metal of some form. It did tell me, I don't remember what kind of metal it is, and some copper. We have a med kit, we have some flares, and we have, what was the last one? Shrapnel charge? Yeah. Useful. Scrap metal, so we're just dealing with general scrap metal. So we gotta pump the control room. which got us some copper. And we have to repair the control room. The great machine comes alive slowly. Machinery still locked behind flooded sections, responding to the call of the control room. The hum and vibration of the engines brings hope, but not as much as the blinking light on the radio panel. The emergency beacon locator. Tens of diving suits, each fitted with a transmitter, are missing from their storage. Only one signal is active right now, but perhaps the others are just out of range or temporarily disabled. After the difficult repairs and the haunting emptiness they found on the USS Salem, it feels good to have a clear way forward. Much remains to be done aboard ship. Most functions are completely offline, and the rest is held together by the power of duct tape and positive thinking. To make things more difficult, the wiring manual in the control room maintenance cabinet has escaped its waterproof casing. The old girl is going to need some serious dry dock time when they get home. Just one more wire, and there we go. The radio is running. Alright. How much power we got? We got 5 power. Can we do anything? No. I assume I just rest? Oh, already full. Can I save here? Yes, I can. Okay. Expedition lost. Officers, crewmen, and scientists teach us different skills and different sports skills. Me. Keep an eye out for what? Uh-oh. I'll just see if anything's down here. I doubt it. Yeah. It seems to me the radar will alert me of anything important to know. Being that, you know, it's a radar. Apparently not. Gotta be honest, I was hopeful there. That was easy enough to deal with. So, don't trust the radar. Not for enemies, anyways. Well, it said it could detect enemies. Pick me. Well, you're gone. So there's just a main skill in the player's item we use to scout ahead into the fog of war. Yeah. Yeah, it says hostiles. Do these not count as hostile? Pretty hostile to me. I thought that fish was an enemy. Alright. I got no problems just scouting around, seeing what we find. There's apparently an air vent somewhere. Ah, right there. So in an emergency, I could use that. Copper. It's not telling me there's copper. Do I have to use this? I should double check things, because I thought the radar would help me, but I guess it's just sitting there being useless. Just fine, I just gotta use my eyes. I don't have great eyes. The ghastly bones have been picked clean. Some previously unknown species of archaic human or another type of mutant. Upon closer inspection, the misshapen skull has a distinctly unnatural look to it, as if it had bulged into form suddenly and dramatically rather than having grown that way. Correction. What a nice big forehead. Perfect for craft. Okay. Because he's a crack shot? What in the world is this thing? I don't want to approach it yet. I'm approaching a different one. No? Yes. Splayed open, all that remains of the once bulging pod are the shreds of a thin but tough shell strung between supporting spines. The pressure inside the bizarre coral-like husk must have been immense. A quirk of evolution previously unknown to science, or the consequence of some unnatural force? Finding resources. Which can only be a good thing, I hope. Thank you, United States, for your donation to our survival. So that was a US crate full of supplies, including those chemicals of unknown name. There's some scrap metal there. Own personal sheet of detailed information by double clicking on their portrait. Ooh, really? Oh. He's a sturdy guy. And a brawler. He's got 2 confirmed kills so far. You're a crack shot. Weapon specialist. Alright. Interesting, interesting. Kind of hope there's another airbend over here, because I don't know if we'll survive if there isn't. Fox sewage drains small amounts of sanity. So damage even failure by using an oxygen tank refining and also evacuate before the end of the mission. Which I do not want to do, but I will if I have to. This is, after all, a rescue mission, so... They just keep coming. What did I get +1 clues for? For killing? I don't think. Oh, there's an air vent. Of course, it's on the other side. Um... Alright, I'm gonna destroy this thing, which damaged that. And then we hope for the best. Oh, they have neurotoxin. That's not good. The gaunt corpse is unlike anything Croft has seen before. Features common to deep-sea animals mixed with a frame that is far closer to human than he would care to admit. The size of its eyes explains why the strange beast is so averse to the light of their suit lamps, compared to the near-perfect darkness of its home. Their fluorescent balls must have seemed like staring into the sun. The arms, weak and decrepit as they are, don't appear to see much use. The simple conclusion is that the spines the creatures propelled must be its primary defense, as well as a hunting strategy. Simple clothing also implies the use of advanced tools. Croft can't help but feel that there's more to these spine skulkers than meets the eye. Agreed. I don't know if I like the name, but I agree. That's the end of that one. What's over here? What is that thing? Also, what is that thing? Step 1. Ooh. What is that? So that's horrific. So that's horrific. It's dead, but it's still horrific. At first glance, the anatomy of the fallen brute defies all reason. The head is similar to that of an orca with a maw of razor-sharp teeth. Smooth and rubbery skin also points towards a mammalian nature. What cruel trick of Darwinian chance resulted in an ambulatory deep-sea creature is beyond his comprehension. But Petrov cannot deny that the fiend did indeed walk these desolate depths. The large, bony hooks on the end of each arm look dangerous, but unwieldy. How this beast has managed to dress itself in the sparse loincloth is a mystery, as are the logistics of spinning linen underwater. Perhaps this merc fiend, as he resolves to name the creature, is not a product of natural selection at all, but the loathsome result of a more pernicious process of mutation. It's not often Petrov meets something bigger than him. Well, this thing certainly was bigger. I'm just going to take a step away, just in case. Can you hit from here by any chance? No, because you're standing in the way. Amphetamine. Submarine, please. There's the diver we're looking for. Uh-oh. Barely audible whispers surround Ensign Croft as he approaches the primitive shrine. In this moment, he might have had a chance to turn away, but reason and bravado override the instinctive response to flee. As a set of red eyes flare open between the horns, the moment has passed. He is trapped. Do not fear, the voice whispers. I offer much and ask for so little. Croft struggles, but it's as if his suit is lined with lead. There's no escape from the red eyes that seem to burrow into his skull. Oh, game's a chance. Yay. Can I not reroll? Of course I can. The horns of the shrine. Okay. The horns of the shrine and the crimson disembodied eyes are joined by bright blue lines that form the shape of a bull's head. The voice returns, but no longer as a whisper. It roils around Ensign Croft, deep as the ocean and inexorable as the tides. You have come to a dangerous place. Already, you have faced my wayward children, and worse awaits you should you continue. Vestiges of my power still remain. Call to me if you require aid, and I will attempt to twist the fates in your favor. Who are you? Croft demands. What do you want from us? There is no response. The silence of eons returns, leaving only a tingling at the back of his neck. Someone or something is watching. Yay. Those seem pretty cool. We're doomed to die down here, but, you know, might as well have fun with it. Oh. But you know, the game was rigged from the start. Seaman Petrov reaches the unmoving form lying prone on the thin layer of sand covering the bottom of this eerie cavern. He rushes in to check the suit. Thankfully, it appears undamaged and sealed. The facial port is fogged over, concealing the crew member within, an auspicious sign, for the helmet of a deceased diver would carry no pale covering of mist. Petrov is anxious to find out who he has found, but that will have to wait until he can rouse them. He peers into the tenebrous dark beyond. A chill runs down his spine. Seaman Petrov hopes that some of the questions that have plagued the survivors will finally be answered. Of course, even just recovering another one of the far too many presumed dead in the incident would be more than he could have dared hope for. Snapping out of it, Petrov realizes that there is no time to waste. Breathing or not, the incapacitated figure may need medical attention, and his own tank is running low with every breath. He holds his breath as he shakes the suit gently. Seconds feel like hours until the other diver responds. The seaman backs off, allowing them to come to terms with their surroundings and the situation without risking a potentially dangerous collision. Soon a crackle on the comms channel announces that the unknown crew member has activated the radio. Where am I? Can anyone hear me? Larry chokes back tears of relief and activates his comms. Long story short, but I'll say this, it's good to hear your voice, Lee. A glimmer of hope lifts his spirits. Maybe there's hope for them yet. What happened, Lee? Do you have any idea where you are or how you got here? Petrov, is that you? The voice of the science officer is weak. Though he's trying to mask his fear and confusion, Seaman Petrov can tell the ordeal has taken its toll. Lee continues. I don't know if I've got the answers you want. It's all jumbled up. The dreams, Petrov. The dreams! I feel like I dreamt 1,000 lives, interconnected yet unique. Purpose beyond any I've known in the history or existence. Now it's all slipping away. Petrov gives him a moment. While the science officer was speaking, he checked the meter on the oxygen tank. Inexplicably, it is completely full. I don't even remember how I got in the suit. The captain was there, walking in front of me, guiding me through the weeds and ruins. We were not alone in that oppressive gloom. Shadows lurked at the edge of the lamplight, Petrov. Shapes not of this world. Oh dear God. Why must the splendor and grace of my dreams fade and this horrid memory remain? He is visibly agitated now. The shaking of his arms clearly noticeable, even with the bulk of the suit. Petrov reaches out to grab the shoulder of the science officer, and the contact, remote as it is, appears to bring some relief to his bewildered companion. They let us pass. Onwards we continued, our destination apparently clear to Captain Ashworth, for he strode on with determination and purpose of a man who knows his path. Without warning, the captain stopped. There were large rocks around us, and a dark yawning chasm in the silt. He turned around, then it was him, but it also wasn't. The loathsome face I saw haunts me still, staring at me with cruel, gleaming eyes. Something moved behind me. The captain must have seen, but did nothing to stop it or warn me. I tried to pull my knife, but an impossibly strong grip pinned my arms. He just stood there. How could he just stand there? Seaman Petrov sits in stunned silence for a moment. Somehow, despite it all, the unimaginable horrors he has witnessed in these accursed depths, the thought of brave Captain Ashworth abandoning his crew is too much. His deliberation complete, Petrov speaks with calm conviction. We have to find him. We have to find the truth. Alright. What's that? Vital lessons. This could only be a fishing net, Science Officer Lee shrugs. Everything's got to eat, even antediluvian monsters. Slipper, here's one fish they won't catch so easily. Okay, Vital Essence heals you. That makes sense. Doesn't quite stop it from being weird, but it makes sense. So we gotta exit the caves, and once we exit the caves, we can set up an evacuation point. Simple. Simple as could be. A shadow looms in the what? Corruption level. That could be a problem. Personally advanced by the Now, will this evacuate everyone at once when you do it? If everyone's on it? No. I like the mod for XCOM that'll let you do that. We got some good salvage. Our people performed well. We neutralized some threats. Wait, what? The entire crew returned to the control room of the USS Salem, having shed their diving suits. As they descend, the latter meek voice calls out from beneath. Welcome back, guys. Standing near the controls is Jim Walker, one of the ship's cooks. He looks haggard but alive. He continues, Sorry I didn't speak up sooner. I came to, inside one of the damn storage lockers just as you were heading out, and I wasn't, myself for a bit there. Oh boy. I had some strange dreams, I tell ya. Walker's clearly still a bit out of it, but it's good to have another member of the expedition back. Officers' quarters, valve room, and cruise mess. Sounds like we should be doing this place. Also sounds like we should be doing this place. So that's more power. Now we can use the Enigma board. We got Eldritch. We've got biological, and we've got mechanical. Having some oxygen helps. This would help too, but... Can't afford that. We'll do this. Can't afford that. That's all fair. You can level up. Alright, he needs time to heal, so I'll bring the chef on, or cook on, whatever. That's fair. Reunions. Alright. So right off the bat, there's some scrap metal there. Which we need. Uh-oh. Vessel of Corruption, achievement unlocked. The death of the mutated Scaphosia spawned a network of bone-white tendrils that squelch underfoot as Science Officer Lee shifts his weight. What was this thing? like a spoilt fruit bringing decay and corruption by way of its demise, a vessel. But for what? Wonderful question. Oh, you're stuck, aren't you? Oh no, you already took your turn, that's right. Duh. Duh, walk, duh. There's that. Oh, chill just ran through me and I don't know why. There goes the pod, which is good news. Oh! It's our friend. And he brought another friend. Can I shoot diagonally? I sure can. I didn't see you coming. You I saw coming. Alright, can I get over there? I can. I have emotions towards that I do not want to share. That made up for it. What? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's also fine. Why are these things so small? I'm not asking for big enemies. I'm already dealing with one. But why are those things so tiny? They're almost cute. They hurt me, so I don't want to spare them. But they're cute. There was a vessel there. Where it is now, I do not know. But where it was, I have knowledge. Uh-oh. I'm just walking over here. Casually, nothing went wrong. I'm just gonna see if they come down this way. Yeah. Well, let me tell you, that is fair. That is also fair. That I did not. It's fair, but I'm not happy about that one. Not saying I was happy with the other ones, but I was less happy with that. This man's gonna die. He's dead. What is that? Sorry, you're on your own. Stepping closer, Walker reaches out to touch the strange vortex. Its fluctuations clearly evident on the fingers of his gloves. They stretch and twist in ways that should break bones and tear joints. Yet the cook feels no pain. Another step and the waves are all over him now, a tide of sickening vertigo. Small globules of white matter seep through the edges of the torn membrane, collecting in the center of the largest opening. Mesmerized, Walker reaches out to the orb and pulls it out of the gyre? Or gyre? A storm of unbidden notions draws out his thoughts, whispering of power beyond imagination and naming the strange material Void Marrow, the essence of the barrier that spawned it. Good. Sure. How's that affected you, Crofts? Should I be concerned? I was the neurotoxin. Alright, this guy's getting out of here. Enemies are too near, well, you'll be getting out of here. I'm not willing to lose you, Crofts. bleeding out over there. Uh-oh. Achievement unlocked still counts? I don't know what that one's for. Investigate the altar. Okay, this looks like it's the end. Transfer to submarine. A body lies atop the makeshift altar, unfurled viscera waving gently with the ocean current, pale skin drained of life, blue jumpsuit, navy blue. Chun, the young seaman, was the foremost prankster among the crew of the USS Salem, with a mischievous smile that never quite fully left his lips. Here he lies slaughtered like an animal and abandoned to the scavengers. The scene suggests ritual sacrifice, but the task appears unfinished. A crude bone blade still lodged within the half-open thorax. Cook Walker knows he should bury the young man as this again, but strange whispers fill his ear. Chun's already out. What harm could it do? I'm gonna bury the body. Once this grim duty is done, Cook Walker stands a moment in silence. He dreads what may still lurk in the darkness, but perhaps this act will bring some semblance of peace to his lost crewmate. Can I relocate that? No. That's fair. I'm just kind of concerned that this man will not reach. Alright. Back to the USS Salem. Yeah, you're severely wounded in action. That I expected. Chemist, witch doctor. Yours agility. That I can't do anything with. Don't have enough scrap to really do anything. I can drain some of these areas though. Convert this room. Bedroom. Section room, jukebox room, pattern sequencer, equipment room, training room, chapel. Oh, profane chapel. Interesting options. For now, though, we're just going to leave that up there. For now, though, that's going to be the end of this particular stream. Thank you for watching. This has been Stirring Abyss. I will actually probably continue this. There's no stream tomorrow. There's going to be an earlier stream on Wednesday and the regular time on Thursday, and then no stream on Friday. So I'll probably continue this on Wednesday. And depending on how that goes, I'll either continue it on Thursday as well, or I'll switch to something else. Again, just general spooky vibes of this month, Halloween-y vibes. It's okay. So we'll see what comes and goes. Yeah, thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, this is the end of the stream. This is the end of the stream. We explored the sunken depths, and a lot of us survived. So it was a good exploration, filled with eldritch horrors. I hope you had fun and you'll join